Hi, welcome to the first of my Believeathon vlogs. I ended up deciding to just not properly vlog this past week. I've been reading books by Asian authors loosely for the Asian readathon, but I'm not really feeling the mood to vlog. I'm still kind of not, but I wanted to kind of have a complete set of vlogs for the Believeathon, and I've started one book today. It's currently Wednesday the 6th. I've been working on one book today for Believeathon. I'm going to finish it once the actual Believeathon starts, but I've been working on A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison, and I kind of wanted to share some thoughts with you. I am loving it. It's so good. It's a beautiful, like, I'm listening to it on audiobook, but I think this is going to be the first one that I'm going to buy physically, and I'll probably read the sequel physically. We follow three sisters who find out that they are cursed to not leave their town. If they leave their town, they die. They also have these three magical artifacts that, like, each of them can use only one, only that one, like, they're the only ones that can use that one item. That are a little bit magical. So it's set in like a weird but not exactly real but not particularly magical place either, except for this little bit of like the curse and then these three items. And it's really like, it's an adventure story of them like trying to break the curse, and it's so wholesome but also really dark. Something I love is that the stakes are really high, so I'm like a little over halfway through and just I'm emo. I'm loving it so much. I've got chocolate on me. I know a lot of people will probably be reading this, have either already read it or will be reading it for the readathon. And I'm so glad I decided to pick it up. It's just so wholesome. It's so wholesome. We'll update later. Yeah, so my plan is to update you gently for the course of the rest of this week, while I slowly read little bits of things, because I don't plan to finish anything for the readathon until the readathon actually starts. But I'm going to start a bunch of stuff. So I thought I better keep you updated for that, right? Yes. Yes. And yeah, I'm going to edit my actual TBR video to go up right now. And we're going to have a fun time. I should also say I've added a couple of things to my TBR since I filmed it. We have, I bought these from the physical store because I couldn't get my hands on them digitally, and I think I will absolutely love them. So we have The Strange Worlds Travel Agency by L.D. Lipinski, and in this one you can, like, and my character's name is Flick, and you can like go into suitcases to travel to other worlds. And then the other one that I picked up was Winterborn Home for Vengeance and Valor by Ali Carter. I've liked everything else I've read from Ali Carter before, and this one features my character April, and she's at a school for orphans, but it's like a misfit family story, and a mystery. So I probably won't be reading them in this vlog, so I'll probably have 2 or 3 vlogs for Believeathon, but I added them to my TBR. If you've watched my TBR, add these in your head, because these are definitely going to get read. So last night I got about 50 pages from the end of Pinch of Magic. I'm emo. A lot of things happened. There was some big plot reveals. It was a good time, but I'm putting it down now until the actual readathon starts. So today I've started Rumblestar by Abby Elphinstone, which is about this boy who's from England, but in this world there's like the normal world and then these 4 kingdoms who like power the magic in the normal. I don't fully understand, but I believe the series, each book is going to follow a different of one of those 4 kingdoms. And this one we're following Rumblestar, and they collect the magic that makes the weather. And it's so magical, it's so creative, it's beautiful. I'm like an hour and a half in, and again I'm going to listen to about 50 pages from the end. and finish it on Monday. But it's really good so far. I'm really having a good time with it. I haven't come across anything yet that I'm not enjoying. Hi, it is Friday. I am officially probably kind of starting in on, like, by which I'm going to be exclusively reading middle grade from here on out. I finished all my YA and adult reads for the start of the month. So I'm not just listening to middle grade now, I'm also physically reading middle grade. So I got to like 50 pages from the end of Run Will Start last night, so I'm not going to read any of that today. I'm going to put that off to Monday. Do other people do this? Like, you've got to, like, I don't mind cheating on a read and starting early, but I can't finish them outside the period. If that makes sense. I can cheat, but not all the way. So I'm going to, today I've already started, The Clockwork Sparrow by Catherine Woodfine, which I am listening to. Again, I'm going to read to like 50 pages from the end. It's about a 300-page book. It's on Scribd, so I'm going to work on that. And today I'm going to listen to Bright Storm by Vashti Hardy. So that is kind of like my plan for today. If I get through the amount of The Clockwork Sparrow that I want to, and there's still time left in the day, I'm going to also work on The Infinite Lives of Maisie Day, which is a really short story. It's only 127 pages. So I could read like 100 pages of that. And then I'm going to start in on some physical reads I have, which are for, like, fulfilling my main challenges. So I'll then start in on The Arctic Incident. Is my plan. That's what we're doing today. I don't think we'll get to all of that, but keeping you posted. The Clockwork Sparrow is a middle grade mystery. Bright Storm is another adventure one. And I don't know about The Infinite Lives of Maisie Day. I have no idea what kind of vibe it's got going on. Well, today's been a bit of a ride for reading. I ended up listening to like a chunk of like about 50 pages in the end of Bright Storm, which is about, it's an adventure story about these twins, Arthur and Maudie, I think her name is, whose father goes missing, and there's like sky ships and they're all racing to discover the South Polaris, so the South Pole. And their father went missing and he's been disgraced, and they're trying to get on a skyship to try exploring the area again in the hopes that they'll find him. So I'm really close to the end of that. I've got about an hour left on that, so we're leaving it till Monday. Love this theme. And then I'm still cooking dinner and I want to play a bit more Animal Crossing, so I also listened to a couple of hours of Amelia Fang and the Unicorn Lords, so I have like half an hour left on that because it's really short. This is the second book in the Amelia Fang series, and it's like younger middle grade illustrated, though I haven't listened to the illustrations. And we feature Amelia Fang's a vampire, but like they live in a nightmare, kind of like a night town, with all kinds of like monsters, but they're all like really fun and friendly, and she has a pet pumpkin. It's so cute. So listen to that. So tomorrow my plan for audiobooking is to listen to The Unimaginary Friend by Guy Bass, which is another short one, kind of the same kind of length as Amelia Fang. And then if I still need something to listen to for tomorrow and Sunday, I will pick up The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. And yeah, we'll go from there. So that's on the audiobook front, what we're doing. And then physical reads wise, or like text reads wise, I've been working on The Clockwork Sparrow, and I am currently 180 pages into this. I'm really enjoying it. I love middle grade mysteries, they're just so wholesome. This one follows this series is set at Sinclair's, which is a department store in London. Like one of the first big, like, fancy, I don't know if it actually existed, if it's like an actual place or if it's made up, but like, it's like, to me it reminds me of Maya, because like Melbourne Maya was that same era of like porters in the elevators and very fancy and lots of like counters and people are like, sir, let me sell you a perfume or some hats, or like it's very fancy. It's a fancy department store, and they were going to have this grand opening event, and there were going to be like jewels there and like trinkets and stuff in like a museum opening thing, but they got stolen, including this Clockwork Sparrow. And then our main characters are Sophie, Billy, Lil and Joe, and Sophie is working in the millinery department. They're all like 14, 15, 16, that kind of age. Yeah, Sophie's working in the millinery department, but she kind of gets entangled in this because she was there the night it got stolen. There's evidence that she was like looking at them at the time. They were like near the time and they are blaming her. And Lil is a model. They call her a mannequin. So she's part of the mannequin group. They're essentially like catwalk models for the stuff that's on sale. And she is Sophie's friend, and she's helping out trying to solve the murder, solve the mystery. It's not a murder, mystery. Then we have Billy, who is a porter, and he's also helping out, and was kind of involved in what got Sophie stuck there at the time in the first place. They put Sophie in the line of suspicion. And then we have Joe, who's a vagrant who was hanging around, and he's now become like friends with them because he knows things about like the gang underlords of London. So yeah, we kind of follow all of them as they're trying to solve this mystery, and it's really sweet and fun, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the vibes of like the World War I era London. It's great. I'm hoping to get to page 250 tonight, and if I get, like, it's currently 9:30, I'll probably read to like 10:30. The next thing I'm going to read is The Infinite Lives of Maisie Day, which I think I mentioned earlier, by what's the guy's name, by Christopher Edge, and it's pretty short, so I think it will go fast, but we will see. I don't know if I get to it tonight, otherwise I'll start that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really enjoying everything. I love Middle Grey. Why was I not reading this much Middle Grey before? I'm loving it. So I read about 90 pages of The Infinite Lives of Maisie Day this morning. I'm not loving it as much as some of the other things I've been reading. It's just a little bit science heavy. It's a book about science, but like a little bit fact droppy for me. But I'm really interested to see where the plot goes. I don't have much left. I've then read 230 pages of Artemis Fowl. This is book 2. I freaking love this series. This is a reread technically. I've read this a couple of times, but not since I was like a kid. So I'm very happy about this. Again, I got to where I wanted to, just like 60-ish pages from the end, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm about to go to work, but I'm going to take with me First Class Murder by Robert Stevens. This is the third Murder Most Unladylike. I talk about this all the time. Can't wait to dive into this. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. That took so long to focus. It's Sunday night. My hands are feeling really, look at that. It looks like a glove. Oh, they're so bad tonight. They're just really achy. I have done like no reading today. I did work like 2 shifts. Dyed Jessie's hair. Cooked dinner. Like, I've been a little busy. Like, it's not just that I wasn't doing anything. So I've read like a whole 8 pages. So I'm going to sit and try and read about 150 pages of First Class Murder now in the next like 2 hours. It's like 8:44, 8:45. I'm going to try and read a lot in the next like 2 hours. And if I get to like, I've marked off my like 50 pages before the end of this. If I get to that, we're gonna crack in on Gigantus by Thomas Taylor, which is the sequel to the Malamander. I think it's got pretty short chapters, so I think we could zoom through a big chunk of it pretty quickly, but it is a little bit on the longer side. Oh no, it's not. It's like 350. It's sort of just about the same as First Class Murder, even though it's thicker. Like, you look at them side by side and it looks distinctly a little bit thicker, but page-wise kind of the same. So I'm gonna crack in on this, see how much we get read, and otherwise I'll start Gigantus like tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on how I get through things, because I want to then tomorrow, Monday, the first day of the readathon, finish everything that I started over the past couple of days since we started this vlog. So we're gonna finish everything and rate them and review them here with you tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to chill out and read and try and get through as much of First Class Murder as I can. The murder's actually happened now, which is exciting, and I'm interested to see how all the puzzle pieces come together, which is my favorite part of this series. I got a message on Goodreads from Tammy, who I love. She's like one of those people that I always see commenting on my stuff. You're amazing, Tammy. Especially on Goodreads, and she was saying this was where the series really picked up from her, and everything from here on out was a 5-star. So I'm fucking excited. Alright, enough chat, let's get to reading. Alright, so it's Monday. It's officially the start. I was gonna film some B-roll this morning, but I forgot all about it. I'm gonna wash my hair this morning. That's on the cards. But last night I didn't get quite as far through. I was like one big chapter away from where I wanted to, but I really was tired. So I just went to sleep in First Class Murder. So I'm at page 244. That's fine. We're going to put that down for now. But we'll hopefully get back to this today. But currently I'm watching my friend Paige from Pages with Paige. I'll try and remember to link her in the cards. I never place them at good points, so if it's not popping up, just like make the cards come up. It'll be there, I hope. I'm watching her vlog, which was sitting in my watch later because I'm a bad person, while I work on The Infinite Lives of Maisie Day. I thought it's the one physical read that doesn't contribute towards like any of the main challenges that I'm working on for Believeathon. So that and I've got like not much left, so I thought I'd crack that out before I shower. I've got to do work today, so then for the rest of the day I'll be working on audiobooks, and then I'll come back and finish. Oh my god, Sissy, stop it. Finish Artemis Fowl, then The Clockwork Sparrow, which is on my iPad as well, and then try and finish First Class Murder. So we're going to be finishing a lot of audiobooks, and I'll go through them. As I finish them, I will come and chat to you about my final thoughts. But we're going to start with The Infinite Lives of Maisie Day. And then I'm going to shower. Alright, so I just finished The Infinite Lives of Maisie Day. I think I'm going to end up giving it a 3-star. For a couple of reasons. So I can't remember if I told you earlier in the vlog. This is essentially about Maisie. It's her birthday. She's 10. She's academically gifted, which I kind of think they could have explored a bit more. Like they're like, no, she's not autistic, she's just academically gifted, which I guess is to avoid that like neurotypical writing autism. But I don't know. I feel like because I don't know. I'm not autistic, so I can't talk to that. But I feel like she was coded kind of autistic, but then like didn't go all the way with it. I don't know. I don't think just that she was smart was the only coding. So she's really smart. She's been pulled out of school. She's 10, but she's doing university degrees in maths and science. And her relationship with her sister is a bit strained because her sister's not smart, or not like exceedingly smart, and it's kind of fractured the ties between them. And it's her kind of living her birthday, and it follows 2 like alternate timelines running parallel. and then in one of them, one is the birthday unfolding kind of, and the other one is that same day, but the world is getting taken over by blackness. And when everything was a mystery and it was unclear what was happening, I thought it was a little bit lackluster. It talked a lot about science, but in a way that felt a little info dumpy to me. But it would be good for introducing new ideas to children and getting kids interested in science, I think. But then, yeah, it was just a bit lackluster. I couldn't really like feel where it was going. It didn't feel like it had a strong drive. And then when the reveal happened, I was like, oh my god, yeah, 5-star reveal. Maybe that'll come out as like a 4-star average. But then kind of it wrapped up a little bit too neatly. So the ending after the reveal was not that good. And also after the reveal moment happened, it talked a lot about like ideas of future science, and I don't know how well grounded they were. I felt like some of them were a bit far-fetched, especially around like the use of current information in future technology. Like I feel like it was just a bit, but yeah, so there's a discussion of future science that using some information from the present time, and I feel like it just wasn't believable with how it played out. So that kind of just like, nah. I think, yeah, so I think overall it's a 3 stars, but I did enjoy it. It was fun, it's short, very sciencey, but not my fave. But I'm excited to read lots more really good stuff today, so I just finished the thing. That was a Wrinkle of Magic, Epic Magic. It's so good. I'm giving this one 5 stars. It's wholesome. And it had high stakes. And all the characters were beautiful. So we follow 3 sisters, Felicity, Charlie, and Betty. Mainly Betty. And like Betty's the point of view character through most of it. And they live in this little town, and there's a curse on their family that means none of the women can leave the town, and they get given these 3 magical objects by their grandma. These dolls that can make you or someone else invisible, a bag that can take you anywhere, and a mirror that can let you communicate with anyone. And they're trying to then like break the curse. Oh, it's so pretty. It was beautiful. I loved it so much. The audiobook was great. It's a 5 stars. I just felt like, yeah, the stakes were so high, and it really kept that pace and momentum going, and it was just wholesome. I loved it so much. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to probably finish listening to Rumble Star next. So I'll update you once I finish that. So I've just finished Rumble Star. Again, 5 stars. Oh, it was so good. This follows, well, I've already forgotten his name. Connor? To be fair, I'm bad at remembering names. Casper. I know it started the same. We feel like Casper, who is African, I believe. At least one of his parents is from somewhere in Africa. I can't even check because I don't have a physical copy. I don't know how to fly back through an audiobook to find it. I would never find it. But he's kind of bullied, and he's at this school. Well, kind of bullied. He's bullied, and he's at this school. And he's very like into list making stuff. And he is being chased by his bully and he hides in a clock. And then it ends up transporting him to the world of Rumble Star, where they make the weather. And it was so good. I can't wait to read more in this series. This is a series I definitely will be continuing. It was so imaginative. He meets this girl Utterly there, and she's got her own little battles to deal with, and it was heartwarming and beautiful. I loved it. It was so good. I also got a mail package, which is unrelated to Believeathon. But I picked up, I got delivered Don't Call the Wolf. It's so shiny. By Alexandra Ross. This is a dragon story. And I think it's Slavic. It's chunky. It was way chunkier than I anticipated. There you go. You can see the chunk there. It's like 500 pages. I should look these things up, but I never do. And I'm very excited to read this sometime soon. But oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But yeah. So I'm going to crack in now, do a bit more work, and work on reading Brightstorm. I've got an hour left on this, so that's like Brightstorm I was listening on 2.5 speed, so it'll be less than half an hour's left of reading. And then I also want to finish Amelia Fang tonight, which I only have like 10 minutes left of. And maybe also crack in on The Unimaginary Friend, which will take me like an hour. Yeah, I have a lot of emotions. Let's just put it out there. We're gonna try and get through so many things. I want to, at the end of tonight, freaking tweet Gavin. Like, I cheated a little bit, but on day 1 of Believeathon, I read, and I want it to be like 10 books. Could we do 10? No, I don't think we could. So we've done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think the best we could get is 9. I think the best we could get is 9. It was like 9 books on the first day. Am I literally insane? Yes, but I did cheat, so it's not that bad. Did I talk about Brightstorm? I don't think I did. I finished Brightstorm by Vashti Hardy, which is a adventure story with Arthur and Morty, and Arthur has one arm, and he has like a steel arm, and it's fucking cool. And they're twins, I think, him and Morty, and their dad was an adventurer who went missing, and they're going to try and figure out what happened to him, I guess. I took him this 4 stars. I think it was just not quite as like whimsical and fun as Rumblestar and A Pinch of Magic, so it was just kind of lazily on that front, but it was really good. And the narration was particularly cool. It had a lot of sound effects and music, which was like, yeah. Then I finished listening to Amelia Fang and the Unicorn Lords, which is the second Amelia Fang, and I also give this 4 stars. It was super cute and fun. These are like, they almost read to me like a kid's cartoon, and they're just so sweet. Amelia Fang's obviously a vampire, and in this one, her and her friends try to go to like the cutesy fairyland to get back their friend's mum, because he's like half dark, half light, and it was so super cute. So I gave it 4 stars as well. And now I'm listening to The Unimaginary Friend, which is the first book in Skeleton Keys by Guy Bass. This one, I think the audiobook is less well mastered. I think it's just not quite got the balance between this. It's got a lot of sound effects, which is cool, but they kind of like overpower the narration from time to time. So there's that. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm going to finish that up today for sure, because it's pretty short, and I will let you know more when I get to the end. Alright, so what have I read since I talked to you last? A lot. I finished The Unimaginary Friend by Guy Bass. This is the first book in the Skeleton Keys series, which is about, loosely, honestly, it's like if Amelia Fang is, kind of makes me think of like, is it, I never watched the show, so I can't really remember. It's the goth girl. Like the little cartoon about the goth girl. I can't remember. Then this would be like scary stories for spooky stories for scary stories for spooky kids, or whatever it's for naughty children, for naughty kids. Oh, my childhood, why can't I remember? So it's like, it was an individual story told by this narrator who played a role in the story. And I believe the next story will be like following the same narrator but in a different plot. And we follow, so Skeleton Keys is the narrator, and he's essentially a skeleton with keys for hands. And in this one we also follow Ben, whose imaginary friend comes to life and becomes an unimaginary friend. And so he's visited by Skeleton Keys, who is trying to, I guess, get rid of his unimaginary friend because he thinks it's evil. I won't say anymore because the rest is kind of spoilery. But yeah, it was fun. It's like scary stories for gruesome kids. Is that it? That's it. I still can't remember the other cartoon that I'm thinking of. And yeah, it was super fun. Short, creepy, fun way. I give it 4 stars, I think. 3 stars? 3 stars maybe. Let me have a look. I have a face. 3 stars. It's not quite as like my fave as Amelia Fang, but it's cute and fun. And creepy. Like appropriately atmospheric, and I'll definitely read book 2. I then also finished, should I tell you? No, I don't think I did tell you. I also finished Artemis Fowl by Ian Colfer. This is The Arctic Incident, so it's book 2. Which I think I said earlier in this book. Whatever, I'm sleepy. Cut me some slack. This is about a mastermind billionaire child, and he's an anti-hero, like the perfect anti-hero. And in this one there's kind of a big whole like government takeover plot for the underground fairy government, and Artemis is out to try and find his missing father, and it's just wholesome and fun. I gave this 4 stars. I just love this series so much. Technically this was a reread for me, and I read it at 5 stars when I read it as a kid, but like it's not quite 5-star material, but it was super fun. I love this series. And then I also finished The Clockwork Sparrow by Catherine Woodfine. Basically I didn't update individually each time I finished each of these because I was staying with April and Paige, and I couldn't be bothered like taking the time to get out of the camera. But so yeah, I also finished The Clockwork Sparrow, and it's a 1930s department store in London mystery, and it was so good. I gave it 5 stars. The characters I think were its strong suit. And I liked how it left things open for the rest of the series. But yeah, the characters were just so good. 4 main characters who I think are going to continue throughout the series: Sophie, Lil, Billy, and Joe. And they all like are centered around in different roles in this department store. And it was just so fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed the ending. It was a good set of reveals while also leaving a lot of mystery. And then I also finished First Class Murder, another middle grade mystery. And this is by Robin Stevens. This is the 3rd Murder Most Ladylike. And the reveal at the end of this was super good too. I loved that like it all settled into place really well, but it also like it wasn't, to me it wasn't predictable. I had a few thoughts where there were times where I suspected the people or the villain, but I couldn't figure out how they did it, so I'd kind of discounted it, which is kind of the whole point of this book. And it was so good. I give it some 5 stars too. Yeah, the reveals were just really good, and I think Hazel and Daisy are really like great characters as well. So I love this series. I'm going to keep reading this series. It's so fun. And then I started and got 100 pages into Gigantus by Thomas Taylor, which I'm loving. I love Herbie Lemon and I love Violet Palmer, and I just, oh, it's so good. I love the narration style, and I love that, like, it's just, oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so fun. I'll talk about this more tomorrow when I finish it. But yeah, it's just beautiful. I love the narration, and I think I would have preferred Malamanda's more if I had read it. Like, I still gave Malamanda 5 stars, but the narration I think works better reading it than audiobook. The audiobook was also fun. I feel like just some of it, like, I think it's just that the audiobook's obviously narrated by an adult man and the character's like a 12-year-old boy. Like, if you could somehow narrate it by a 12-year-old boy and then not sound ridiculous, it would be perfect. The narrative style, the narrative voice is just so funny, and I love it so much. So I'm definitely going to be finishing that tomorrow. It's super fast read. Like, I got through this 100 pages in like an hour, which is like faster than any of the other stuff I've been reading. I like zoomed through it, but I'm definitely going to finish that tomorrow. Hopefully finish a whole ass audiobook tomorrow and start another audiobook and another physical read, maybe? We'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have fun!
Plans for today. Finish my book, film my video, probably edit my video, and probably FaceTime with my guy.
So, I've been working today and listening to The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. I'm not sure how much I like it. The writing is stunning, but I honestly have no idea what was going on with the plot. I kind of felt the same way through a large portion of Deathless, and then the plot kind of like solidified. So this might do the same thing, but at the moment I'm just like, things are happening, but I don't know how they all go together. I just feel like I'm missing things. I don't know what's going on. Apparently I'm almost out of space. Let me go delete some stuff. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm a bit neutral about it. I'm gonna finish it, obviously. And I'm gonna try and finish it today. But thanks, Paige. But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit neutral. I'm gonna get back to work, try and finish it out, and we'll see what I end up thinking about it overall. I've got like 20 minutes left, no, like 10 minutes left of my audiobook, which I'm going to read while I eat dinner, but I'm about to crack into some mixed nuts and also open this package from April. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Oh, they might want to be on FaceTime for this. Is April asleep? Alright, so I'm just about to FaceTime April and Paige so I can unbox this package. So I thought we better do it well. We've got Paige here. How can I, we've got April here because it's from April, not from Paige. How can I set you up so you can see me? Yes, it's calling. Tell me why. Hello! We're just using the rip method. Look at that. Oh, who just messaged? Jess. Nah. Oh, and it's got a little bunny on the back.
I know.
Oh. How do I open it without hurting the bunny? Oh. You forgot to write your own name. That's beautiful. We have, this is for Jessie. I'm going to give this to Jessie. This is a TARDIS print.
Oh, who's there with you?
The camera.
Oh, just kidding. I thought you were talking to someone else. I'm like, oh, hi.
No, I'm just talking to the camera, which I have right there.
Oh. I'm glad I'm not on the camera because great.
No, you're not on the camera. We have book plates. Oh, there's more of them. Check them there. Oh, they look slightly different. Have them camera. We have the keychain, which I need because I need something else to put on my freaking keys. My keys literally have like nothing. I have a broken keychain. And that's it.
I have like 10 million things.
So does Jessie. We're gonna put it straight the fuck on because it desperately needs it. I had a whole heap, but they were all really, really old. And were like faded or broken. Like I had a Kimmy doll. Remember when you could buy those everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I had a Kimmy doll keychain and I had one with my name on it, but it was all like super faded and gross. So I took them all off. And then I had that one, which was a Disney one. And it got stuck on something at the supermarket and just like snapped.
Oh.
Like the chain links broke and I lost the little gems on it. So now I have... My camera won't even pick that up. I will not focus on that. A keychain. Oh yeah, we have the dog mark one. And then we have a candle. Oh, that is the through the wardrobe. Does it even say what the scent is? No.
I know. Oh yeah. I was like, it smells like forest.
Yeah, it does. And then the Sunai one, which, what's that from?
I can't remember now.
Green apple. Oh, that definitely smells like a green apple.
Yeah, it does.
And bath salts. And Ouija board mints, which I'm never going to have the mints, but that's just so cute. Jessie, you walking past? This I got from April for you.
Well, that's cute.
Merry Christmas.
That's really cute.
Yeah, but that was a you thing.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, and these, which I think we should hide around for Linda. Because she will hate us.
Are they actually mystifying mints?
I don't know.
Like, do they mystify?
I don't know. Then we haven't opened them. I just have a Ouija board on them. They're probably just plain ass mints.
But also, I have a new nickname.
What's your new nickname?
Rhonda is calling me Muffin.
Oh, that's cute.
So now my name is Chief Funky Muffin. Because
Bangles
Bangle calls
you
me Funky. Rocket calls me Chief.
Yeah.
And now Rhonda calls me Muffin.
Cute.
So I'm Chief Funky Muffin. What are you looking at? Are you trying to attack my shadow? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, do you want this on yours?
Is that dark
It's dark
mark?
mark.
Oh my god, I love it. You can have it on your keyring though, because you don't have anything on your keyring.
Well, I just got this one, which has a little bee on it.
Oh.
So you put it on yours with your other rub one. I feel like the bee is more me than a dark mark. But I couldn't not
You
pass
should
up a
get the
dark mark.
homemade dark mark.
Yeah, that's what made me think weird. And to the camera we have a map scarf.
Who gave you these? Paige.
April.
Oh, April.
They're all from like subscription boxes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And some other
Did you know what was in the package?
We'd gone through it
Oh,
already.
okay.
Yeah.
So then why are you going through it again?
For the camera.
Oh.
For the vlog.
For the vlog.
Gonna keep my stupidity in.
Probably.
I didn't see the camera.
It's right
April knows
there.
what she got you. Why are you showing her what she got you?
Well, April also did a jump and was like, who are you talking to? And I was like, the camera?
Oh, we'll see. I'm not the only stupid one.
And this one's green apple. And this one is just called Through the I know, you don't like fruity sounds. So that one's called Through the Wardrobe.
Ooh.
Yeah. Though I don't really know exactly what that is. It's like woodsy, but like
It's mint.
mint and woodsy stuff. It doesn't
Mint
say.
and other herbs.
Yeah. It doesn't say.
Oh, it smells really nice.
It's just Through the Wardrobe.
So is that what Narnia is meant to smell like?
I guess.
I thought Narnia would smell like mothballs. She's walking through an old lady wardrobe to get there.
So the whole world smells like mothballs.
Especially the going through the wardrobe part.
Maybe just the first 5 minutes.
The rest of it probably smells like pine.
Alright, and that's meant to be Inej. And with spooky, scary skeletons. And then this one.
down your spine. That's cute.
And and bathtubs. Fling them.
Throw them at Trixie.
Who didn't mean to throw them at Trixie? In a book.
Ooh. It's meant to smell like eucalyptus. It does not smell like eucalyptus at all.
Does it smell like Percy Jackson?
I would assume he would smell like lightning and sweat.
He's not like the lightning
But he's
god.
also a
He's the son
teenage
of
boy.
Poseidon. Yeah,
He's
he would
also a
smell like
teenage boy.
sweat. I get that.
Okay, no, wait. So it says Son of Poseidon eucalyptus tea bath salts. The scent does not say eucalyptus at all. It says it's got Epsom and sea salt, fragrance of chamomile cornflower petals, calendula, lavender, rose, hibiscus, orange peel, and blue.
Blue. Just blue. I guess that's
Blue number
colouring.
one.
Colouring, not flavouring.
But how is it a eucalyptus tea bath salt if it doesn't smell anything like eucalyptus?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask the soaplibrarian.com.
I'm leaving now.
Yeah, have fun. And we got the Wicker Light, which is what's the sequel to the Wren Hunt, which I already had, and April didn't, so she gave it to me. And I'm going to read them both eventually.
The covers are so pretty.
They are so gorgeous. I specifically, when this first came out, the reprint was happening of the first one, and I was like, it was like $20 more expensive than the old paperback, but we were on the pretty covers. Which is low-key breaking my rule of not having seconds in series. But if it's coming from a friend,
Buy it.
that's different. I also bought Pinch of Magic and Sprinkle of Sorcery today. Because I was at the store. And I couldn't help myself. I think these are technically companion novels, but they might follow on. I'm not sure. Alright, time to read and eat. I also gave the girl who's circumnavigated Fairyland and she preferred making a whole 3 stars. So.
Scared.
Alright, sorry. It's Wednesday. I ended up taking a extra shift at work last night, so I started earlier than normal. So I didn't get Gargantus finished last night like I'd planned, but I just finished it this morning. Here it is. It was so good. This is such a good series. I honestly can't wait for more. There's left so many mysteries leading up for future books. The series is going to be such a beautiful series. Another 5-star installment. I gave Melamanda 5-star. I gave Gargantus 5-star. All the characters. Erwin, Herbie, Violet. Like, they're just so vibrant. It was super fun and fast paced. I love the narrative style. It's just, I love this so much. So basically in this one we follow Herbie Lemon and Violet Palmer, and Herbie runs the Lost and Foundry at the Grand Nautilus Hotel in this town called Erie-on-Sea, which in the summer is Cheery-on-Sea, but in the winter when all the tourists leave it's Erie-on-Sea. And it's just so good. I just loved this wholeheartedly. Can I have the rest of the series like tomorrow, please? Thanks. I don't even know what else to say. It was so good, but this was my final book for the actual like path for Believeathon. This was for the Bookkeeper's Stronghold, which was to read a sequel or continue a series. So that's done. I'm about to start, while I play a bit of the old New Leaf, I'm going to start listening to the Polar Bear Explorers Club, and then the other book I'm going to start physically reading today, well, on my iPad, is The Lost Twin, which is the first book in the Scarlet and Ivy series by Sophie Cleverley. We're going to try out that. I'm excited. I'm hopeful. I have quite a bit of work to do today, and I'm kind of hopeful I could maybe slam through 2 audiobooks today. But we'll see how that goes. We'll update you. Alrighty, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. What did I end up doing since I told you last? I did a lot of work. Then I'm going to the shops to get dinner stuff, and ended up seeing 3 people we knew there. I haven't seen a person I know in like months. So that ended up taking up ages. We were like out of the shops for like an hour and a half. It was meant to be a 10-minute trip. I made a delicious lasagna. I'll try to remember to insert a photo here. I haven't made a homemade lasagna in a long time. It's the first one like I have done not with the assistance of my mum. It was great. I felt like a real adult. So there's that. I'm about 60-something% of the way through the Polar Bear Explorers Club. I wanted to finish that today, but alas, that just didn't happen. My work ended up being less audiobook conducive than I thought it would have been today. I had a lot of seminars to listen to. I'm also almost halfway through The Lost Twin, which is the first Scarlet and Ivy book by Sophie Cleverley. I'm enjoying this. It's weird, but I think I'll talk about in detail more about both of those in the next vlog, which will be starting tomorrow, and you will see it in like a weekish, just less than a week. My cat's being done. Yeah, I don't know, all week I've been planning on filming more b-roll, and here we are with hardly any b-roll, but alas, I will see you soon with another video. Let me know how your Believeathon is going down below. I'm really proud of the progress I've made this week, though not so much today. I wanted to get so much more read today than I did, but it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal, but I'm gonna try and read a lot more tomorrow. Yeah, I'm super tired, so I'm gonna go to bed for now, and we're gonna make a good day of it tomorrow in a new reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.